CEO King Munchie live from the TracxHawk, man.
It's your co-host, Marika Joy, checking in with all the tea.
Believe the facts, it's Mezzy Mack, man. Coming through with the Morning Fresh View, you did.
Yeah, man. Mezzy Mack with more facts, man. That's an old one.
Hey, man. Legendary.
Prehistoric with his
legendary
verbiage,
phrase.
You know?
I like that. I like when he dropped those punchlines on us.
Yeah. Episode 4, man.
Keep
Not
me guessing.
4.
Some more and some more.
Not 4. 4.
Okay. I guess we're going to get right into it, y'all. So, with
Kick
that
it
being
off.
said, I know y'all been seeing the news, everything that's been going on. I want to start off saying, Tory Lanez, I'm glad you're okay. I don't understand what happened. Like, what were you into that caused you to get into a fight in prison and you sing R&B songs?
Free Tory Lanez. But yeah, man, you know, there's a lot of singers in jail, man. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas gangster. So just 'cause them niggas in they cell harmonizing,
Yeah.
they don't mean they ain't with the shit. So just 'cause he in jail singing, they not gonna look past him. You ain't finna, just 'cause you think you a single, you got some money, you ain't finna come here running shit. So you know,
Okay.
telling what happened in there.
Yeah. He's still a man.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day, man, he's still gonna have to deal with man problems, prison situations, man. You know what I'm saying? Stabbings happen a lot in prison, probably a few a day, to be honest, man. It's always a disagreement. You living with 50 to 150 men, you know what I'm saying, and shit. You know, a lot of shit piss you off, and you know what I'm saying. Men, sometimes it's just like, you know, I ain't gonna just say just like women, but just like a motherfucker don't clean up, shit, that shit don't go in prison, man. Motherfuckers,
Not taking a shower.
not taking a shower.
It leads to stabbing, though?
We stabbing your ass.
Oh, my God.
Man, you
you
can be in my motherfucking cell smell like shit.
Man, what?
Man,
Man,
get
You
your
can't
ass
just
up.
move, request a
But
transfer.
what if he be like, I ain't going nowhere?
why you want to quit transfer? You in there with your partners and you say you got the
All right.
squad.
He finna have to move.
Yeah, we
Before
finna get
the
his ass out
stabbing,
there.
you know, what about that other thing? Remember that thing we talked about?
What that is?
The thing, I didn't know what it was, y'all. The punch or pay. Is that a thing?
The punch and pay?
Man, yeah, but
Extortion is
Yeah, it's
definitely
extortion.
a thing. Yeah, nigga get
So y'all
extorted
think-
every day in that motherfucker.
Y'all
Yeah,
think that's
yeah.
what happened? Or was it a riot? What happened?
it might have did happen, but due to the fact he got stabbed all them times, they let you know Tory ain't going.
Okay.
He told the folks, I ain't giving y'all shit.
Okay.
That's what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he definitely did go because his
He went to the
ass
hospital.
But what I'm saying, he ain't. Man, you can jump.
Oh,
you
you
go
saying he
anyway.
ain't
What I'm saying, he
paying.
ain't
You saying
going.
he ain't paying.
He ain't paying.
No, he ain't paying.
He stood
we're not
up.
getting extorted.
He
Okay.
stood up.
If that's the
Yeah.
situation, he ain't paying.
As a man, sometimes you might have to, in jail, you might have to get stuck up if you ain't going.
Okay.
Yeah, but he needs to invest in a knife immediately. Tory.
Okay. Allegedly.
Hey, man, they probably let him come home, man. You know, usually if you get too hurt, they'll let your ass come to the house.
Like, what is it, medical leave or something?
Hell yeah, they don't feel like spending all that money on your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, just send your ass home if you cost too much.
Okay.
You start to reverse what they trying to do, get paid. Yeah,
Yeah.
send your ass home.
And he got some major lawyer, goddamn, he fucking around dying, or they gonna sue the shit out this
Oh,
jail.
yeah. He coming home then. Free Tory. Speaking of home, something else that's trending.
What
something
is?
else we got to talk about because, I feel like we're obligated to talk about the news. You know, the reports. So, the Chase Butler case.
Tyler Chase.
Yeah, explain it, Kay. Let everybody know what's going
Okay.
on with the case.
So basically, a teenager was trying to pull a prank and, went to his home without his consent and he shot him. And so with that being said, a lot of people, they're giving him a lot of backlash because he shot a teenager.
What color was the shooter?
Yeah, I think he
What
shot.
color was the shooter?
The shooter
The
was
homeowner?
Negro.
Yeah.
Tyler, he was African American.
What color was the victim?
Yeah,
He
was
played
a
lacrosse
white boy.
and he was Caucasian.
He was a thug, man.
White
You see what I'm
thug.
saying? Thugs running through the neighborhood trying to break in your house in the middle of the night. Who's to say he was playing nigga night? Now, if I get caught trying to break in somebody's house, the first thing I'm going to say is, I was really just finna knock on the door and run. I'm
Yeah.
not finna say, well, I was trying to break in his house. I'm not going to say that. So hey man, free that black man, man. He was protecting his home, protecting his family.
Okay.
You don't know what somebody doing beating on your door in the middle of the night, and it's a complete stranger.
So he was justified in
Hell yeah, he was
teenage-
justified. Hell yeah.
I don't see why it's a problem. The only reason why it's a problem because he shot a white boy.
Yeah.
Because if he was shot a black boy, it would have been no problem. It would have been a thug.
It been self-defense.
Hey, that white boy a thug too, because ain't no motherfucker knocking on my door talking about TikTok prank.
Yeah.
I got
You said it
a
was the
prank.
middle
for
of the
your
night?
ass. Middle of the night, knocked on the door, man. And he came to the door.
Oh
Blast
yeah,
on
man.
it.
White boy was a thug, man.
But it's justified because the homeowner called the police before he popped that pistol.
Okay.
That thing is going
man.
crazy.
The same thing George Zimmerman did. He called the police, and the
Okay.
police told him, "Do not engage," and he still killed him, and he got off. So hey, man. The man called y'all. Somebody was trying to break in his house. Well, I ain't gonna say they were playing nigga knock. I'm gonna say they were trying to break in his house and do harm to that black man.
That's what he felt. And so
I know
that is
it.
why
What I feel. What stranger beating on my door in the middle of the night?
Yeah. And
Hey,
so,
nah,
you
we
know,
ain't doing it. White
live
kids
in
don't
a
even
nice
play nigga
neighborhood.
knock. They not allowed to play
live
nigga
in a
knock.
nice
Called
neighborhood.
Nicky Knock. Nicker Knock. Nicky
Y'all just
Nicker
sound
Knock.
country
Oh, it's
saying
Nicky Knock. What's it called?
Nicky Knock. Nicky
I
Knock.
thought it was nigga knock.
Nigga Knock.
No.
Same thing.
Oh, okay,
Nicky Knock.
okay.
Like
Oh,
you
okay.
like you nickety knocking on the door.
Oh,
Yes.
I thought it was nigga knock.
Yo.
No.
Whatever it is, the white boy should
I
have
learned
been
something
playing
today,
Shouldn't
that
have
man.
been playing that
I learned-
game.
Hey man, I don't think he was playing it.
Hey.
That's the excuse.
Oh, you think they just
They trying to
just
put out
saying
for
that
him
cover
to
it up?
save to lock the white man up. I mean, lock the black man up. So they want to say that these were kids just playing. But if it was a black boy beating on a white man though in the middle of the night, they are not finna be running no
About a prank.
narrative talking about
Yeah.
he was
A
pranking.
prank. I ain't
Nah,
never
they
heard
not
of
doing
nobody
no shit
pranking
like that.
somebody. I mean, it's okay if you know the person.
If it was a prank, show the video where y'all, show the video.
And you
You ain't got
planned the
no
prank
video planning out the prank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, we don't want
It
to
ain't
hear it,
no
man. That's self-defense, man. I got to be able to protect my home now.
Okay.
Definitely self-defense.
So it's justified. I hear what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I am not agreeing that it was justified. However, we ain't playing no pranks.
So you
Not
think
no-
that black man should go to jail?
I'm not saying he should go to jail.
I'm just asking-
However,
I'm just asking what you
I
think.
do believe in the warning shots. So I feel like
Shooting the air?
No,
Shoot
not
my roof? I just paid for
Man.
this roof. shoot my what do you call it? Chandelier?
Oh my goodness.
No.
I'm just
Not doing
saying he could see that the person, oh yeah, get from around here.
But when you go to gun school, they don't tell you warning shots. They tell
don't
you
teach
shoot
that?
to kill. Because if you shoot a warning shot with you, it's time for them to kill you.
Okay.
So ain't no warning shot.
Ain't no warning shots?
Ain't no warning
What,
shot.
you don't think he could notice that it was a teenager?
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
That's who killing people.
That's a big
these days.
teenager. He
Ain't no
play
adults
football
killing people.
and lacrosse.
It's all
He wrestle,
YN.
he play lacrosse. Every teenager looking like a grown man.
Yeah.
For real.
All right. Well, I could understand how he could have feared for his life,
Yeah.
which put him in that situation. So hopefully, he get out.
If
But he is
if a female knock on my door at 3, 4 in the morning beating on my door, I'm nervous.
I'm coming to the door with a firearm. Scared.
Y'all heard that? Don't come here.
Yeah, for real. No unannounced.
Don't show up on them. Okay.
Don't show up.
I hear what you're saying. All right. So you brought up females. I got to speak for the ladies.
Yeah, too.
Y'all think men and women could be friends?
Are they in a relationship with somebody else?
Yeah, or they probably went to, they could be, single. They was already single. And then eventually the man or the woman gets married somewhere down the line,
Okay.
But, so just start off with the whole fact that do you think men and women can be friends?
If they're
It'd
single.
have to be a friend from when we were younger.
How young? Like
Nah, I
elementary?
don't even think they go with
Somebody
it.
with
You
a
think
grew up
your
together.
girl go allow that?
Man, it happen all the time.
They go allow. Are they cool with it?
My thing is that they can't be attractive. I feel like,
Exactly.
and I
You see
feel
what
like,
I'm saying?
but that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If I feel
Exactly.
like, his teeth too far apart. No offense to nobody with no gaps, but if I feel like that's just not it, or the person like 4 feet tall.
Yeah.
If that is just like that'll never be that. I feel like if you're going to be friends with somebody, it has to be somebody that you do not find attractive.
When you friends with a male or female, vice versa, with men, what they doing, they might be just waiting on their turn.
Cause that's most definitely what I'm gonna be doing.
That's what you're gonna be doing.
That's most definitely what I'm gonna be doing. If I'm your friend, I'm waiting till this nigga fuck up.
Are you
Or hopefully he don't
He
fuck
gonna
up.
drop the ball.
And you just gonna let me do what I want to do.
Like give hugs and stuff.
You
with your
already
friends?
calling me when the nigga fuck up anyway.
Yeah, no.
Are you giving her good relationship advice if
So
y'all friends?
if she's attractive and I'm sitting there hugging on her,
Probably doing more hating than anything.
Okay, what if she started off kind of fugly, you know, and then she became attractive 30 years later?
I really just don't see it being a good thing if you are in a relationship and you got a opposite sex friend. It's not gonna work.
Y'all been friends?
It doesn't matter. When the relationship began, those friendships got to end.
They gotta end.
What if it was not cute?
It don't matter. Hey man, sometimes when people get drunk, everybody look cute.
Okay.
So hey,
That one night stand. That way it
It's not
came
like a
from.
one night
Two
stand
friends
that-
ended up fucking each other. That where that
That's
shit came
horrible.
from.
That's horrible.
One night stand.
Okay.
For real.
Well,
We all see that nigga with the fun looking baby mama be wondering, how the hell he get up pregnant?
Tell you.
That's the problem. That's a man thing. Because as women, if you're not attracted to a man, you'll never see him like that. It'll never go that way.
Yeah, you
Let him get some money.
It won't.
He's gonna
Let
get
that
attracted
man get
because
some
he's
money.
gonna always be that person you
No.
running to talk to that man. You might have a husband, boyfriend, anything you got, and he might be fucking up. And look what you doing, running to a man for advice and all of those shit there. He gonna say all the right shit.
Cause what
So she gonna
I
be
want to know what
vulnerable.
can a woman even talk about with another man if she in a relationship? What can y'all talk about?
She say y'all. She would
Well,
talk
you-
to him. I mean, that's her friend. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people nowadays they have those game nights, right?
Game night.
Okay, I've
So they
seen
got
game-
dates. They're having a date.
No, I've seen game nights
That's
where
a
it'll
date.
be.
That sound like a date.
It's
Sound
not
like
a
a
date.
date.
It's not a date. If
What
it
they
is a
do?
group of people,
Okay.
and it is a single man, and he has female friends that he's never had relations with, and he also has male friends that he's never had relations
But these
with.
female friends are in relationships.
You know what
right
they
now.
remind me of?
Some of them be. I mean,
Sound like a double
they
date.
be in and out. But with that being said, they do things like they do group events.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something I seen, and I know I seen this shit.
Y'all be speaking from trauma.
That ain't trauma. Watch this. Watch where I'm going with this shit. This is shit I
Sound like
seen.
swingers to me.
Yeah, they are swingers. Watch this now. Watch where I go with this world. Watch where I
Yeah.
go with this. That nigga who be with Ari, I've seen him grab that ass.
Okay.
I've seen
Yeah.
him hug up on her. He's supposed to be flamboyant and colorful. Man, you are not flamboyant and colorful because when Ari ass shakes, you want to get a grab.
Okay.
And she lets him because that's my
Dang.
friend.
So you wouldn't even. So you. they
Money
can't
bag,
even
you might need
have-
to check in on see what's going on.
Now I might
man.
let this slide.
Hell no.
A gay
Okay,
friend,
if it's a gay
if it's a gay dude, I
You don't
might.
think he might
Gay
want
men be bisexual.
He might want to, but I don't even want to. I don't know.
Nigga,
Oh,
she
you're not
still
coming
work,
between
man.
that. So she
Yeah, I
can
don't
have
even
gay
wanna-
friends.
But she can't bring the nigga around me. We ain't for me hanging out together, but if
Okay.
they out hanging out on their own, you know.
And he grabbing her booty.
Man, no
Once
way
I
in
see
hell.
that, nah, man, you ain't hang with that nigga no more. That nigga trying to fuck.
He ain't hanging with that
camera.
nigga anyway.
Yeah,
On
that
camera.
nigga trying to fuck. I don't know what
Man,
y'all
he
doing on
smacked
camera.
All of them trying to fuck.
I don't know what y'all
Even
doing.
the gay ones?
Man,
Niggas might say
they
they
hit
gay.
too.
They still attract the women.
I guess.
See, when gay niggas
They
get
be
no
bisexual.
Man, gay niggas get put. Gay niggas, I know y'all get pussy too.
Yeah, man. I ain't no
Okay.
Plenty of it.
Can we say that?
Yes, YouTube is uncensored.
You just
I hope it ain't
be
discriminatory to get no pussy. I hope there's not discrimination to get pussy.
Hey, hey,
No, I don't know if he could say it on the thing, but oh well, he said it. Forget it.
a wild night. They didn't got drunk. Hey, I used to go to school with this nigga. We had the same name. That nigga was in my homeroom and everything. He had the same name and had same initial last name.
Okay.
And he always hung with the pretty girls. They had a little clique, like 3-4 girls.
Okay.
And he was always with them. I know they didn't got drunk before, and I know he smashed all of them. I know you did.
Girls are not having sex with their gay best friend.
Man, you crazy.
It's like not something unless they offering like for you to have a baby or something, and you doing some like favor for them, and it's some basting going on.
Y'all heard it was a butt.
Yeah. But you
But
see,
that-
Always
to
a butt, man.
That is
It's
to help. And they not doing the penetration. They be doing the turkey baster.
See what you did though?
What?
You say girls are not having sex with their best friend.
They gay best friend.
But what if she wants to commit fellatio on her gay best friend? I just want to try to learn. It's
wait.
times like that
So
where
you
she
okay?
might want to suck some dick.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. So your argument is that men and women cannot be friends,
No,
right? And so
can't.
that means your lady cannot have male best friends.
Fuck
Never.
no.
Neither one of y'all.
Never.
Hell no.
Don't matter if they came
It's
from
out
the
of
same
pocket.
box.
It's out of
together.
pocket.
It's
It's
out.
loose.
It's over with.
She too,
All right.
She
what
loose.
if he married? What if her gay or not her gay?
It
What
needs-
if the male best friend is married?
It needs to
Man,
be a
married
divorce.
men are the most cheat niggas on the
okay,
planet.
wait, you don't
Yeah.
want her to have a friend. Period. You saying if he's divorced?
got a
Plenty
friend,
females.
female friend.
But this the thing. I
You
must.
just said they be gay.
Well,
I
then
must
let
not
us
be-
go on and separate so you can go have you some male friends. I'm gonna get out the way then.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
well,
I must not be too
y'all heard that
interested
world.
if you still want to hang with niggas after being with me.
wanna
After
hang
you
with
be with me
niggas?
all day, you
real?
still want to go hang with a whole
day?
nother dude.
A new nigga?
Well, whenever you
That's
hang
what
with
y'all
me.
think.
Man,
But men have female friends.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
They don't.
Yeah, no, they
Wait,
not.
then I just told you,
Nah.
but niggas who got a female friend waiting in line.
Okay. Well, y'all the exception because I thought,
I think women just believe, women be delusional. So when a man be like, I just want to be your friend, I ain't thinking about you like that.
Yeah.
They be believing that shit.
Yeah.
But that nigga lying.
I mean, it'd be like a self-reflection thing because, if that man only talks to a certain type of person or whatever, you're like, oh, okay. I don't
he
fit
don't
that
like-
mode.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe y'all could be friends and you could see it like that because if somebody that is,
Ow.
4 feet tall wants to be my friend,
You'll be his friend.
I'd be like, what's up? Like if we started off as friends because I know I'm not looking at him like that.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming he got a whole nother, he attracted to 4 feet tall women.
So what if he hit for $10 million?
He's still 4 feet tall.
Usually
The 4
money
feet tall, they
money
got
make
10
men
million.
attractive.
He's still 4 feet tall.
Money make men attractive.
No, and I think money make a lot of people attractive.
It make everybody attractive.
But 4 feet tall is still there.
And when he get that bag, he's ready to start tricking.
Man.
Baby, look,
I know we just been
I've been
friends.
knowing you 20 years, and I ain't never came at you, but I just hit with the 10 million, and I love you, and I just
Yeah.
want to give you $1 million. But you got it.
Cause look, that's the thing. You say you'll be his friend.
Yeah, but is
you
he
not
your
knowing
friend?
the way he thinking. He wants you. He 4 feet. He adore you.
He trying to 4 feet. Or what you call it? Little people.
Yeah,
he got a
people
real
gotta
crush.
Be appropriate with
Even
it.
little people got to stand up in that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well,
For
that
real.
brings me to this. So, in reference to, him waiting on the side or whatever y'all say, I want to know y'all's definition of the player pimp mentality. Because, down south, it's a thing. And with that being said, I got my own definition of like a player's mentality.
Let me hear it.
Okay. So this is my thing. I feel like whenever people use the word pimp, it's like a little bit taboo and people automatically take it derogatory.
Yeah.
But if you go to a job, a corporation, the CEO invests money into you, they pay for your training, and then you eventually give them the money back once you start providing services. Record labels, they invest money into the artists. They eventually get that money back from the artists once they start to sell music and book shows. So the term, it sounds bad, but overall, it's the same thing that's happening in each one of those situations, is that somebody is investing in you and you are expecting a return and you've agreed to return it. So why call it something other than what it is, other than an investor and a return?
Player pimp.
Hold on. What? Well, you saying why call it what?
Something derogatory. Why?
What's
change the
derogatory?
word? A lot of people they like demonize the word player pimp. They demonize it and they box it into a category that it can only be a horrible thing or it can only be this. But in all reality, if you decided to put that same word and removed it and put investor, sponsor,
Management.
all of those words
I
would
wouldn't
still
say
fit into that category.
I wouldn't say pimp is a derogatory word. It all depends on who you attaching it to. Because when Nelly dropped Pimp Juice, wasn't nobody saying, "Oh man, this is a derogatory song."
Yeah, they was drinking it. When
50 Cent dropped, I'm a PIMP. Wasn't nobody saying, "Oh
Yeah.
man, this song is so derogatory." So
Yeah.
pimp
That
is
shit was
not
platinum.
derogatory.
Yeah.
A person can be derogatory, and
Okay.
their actions
Okay.
can be derogatory.
Right.
So sometimes they might attach the word to somebody with fucked up action. But the word not derogatory at all. You know
It's
what I'm
the
saying?
person.
'Cause we had Pimp My Ride. They wanted a derogatory
Man,
TV show.
God, where that came- where
So
that
yeah,
went?
who knows, man?
They lost.
You know what I mean?
Man.
Because they really want
pimped all around.
Yeah, they want to pimp them how they need. So they should have called me, man. I got to ride, need pimp.
I really used to want something with like a fish tank in the middle of it because of that. And had I never seen that show, I wouldn't even known it.
But no, they do. They definitely do take their word and take it too far, man, and try to stand on people's neck with them words. And at the end of the day, a lot of motherfuckers getting pimped. Everybody in NFL getting pimped. NBA players getting pimped.
They sign them contracts.
They sign the contracts. You're getting pimped. Music industry, all y'all getting pimped. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's like they not handling the business, and you know what I'm saying? They try to put them words out there like that, but it's the person.
I wouldn't even say they getting pimped because they're going to be like, a pimp is a bad person. All a pimp want to do is use you for your benefits. No, they slave masters. Yeah. That's what they is. They're not pimps. Pimps are great guys. Yeah, pimps are not trying to just use you and I get everything from you and I'm on the one benefit. No, it's a slave master.
No slave
master. People try to add their own definitions to words, and that's what make it derogatory. Because don't nobody know what they saying. So they be like, nah, when I see this, when I see a pimp, I'm gonna think evil.
Player pimp mentality, not an actual person.
But you said pimp. Now, a player is a guy that got
it's a mentality.
Nah, because a player and a pimp is two different people, so you can't say player pimp mentality. You got players, you got pimps.
You know, that's a player. You know, like when you use that sentence. Oh yeah, like something like that.
Yeah, but they not the same. It's like saying this is a hot cold mentality. Now it's like it's two different things.
For other people, most of the world.
But this is the thing we want. This is why we want to correct them. We don't want them to.
Who? We don't need to.
The other people.
No, it's okay that they think of it like that. You
can
put both of the words together, but I think that they just need to understand that they shouldn't keep attaching it to something that's demonizing the word, because they don't do it when it's attached to a corporation.
Well, Mezzy Mack is here to tell you, do not combine those words. They are not the same. They are no relation. A player and the pimp is no relation. Now, they might be, I say the record companies act like slave masters because they want somebody to do all the work for them while they reap all the benefits and feed them crumbs. So I say, it's a slave master, just like the athletes. I feel like that's a slave mentality. Hey, we put you on the auction block, and we finna bid for the most, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that ain't got nothing to do with pimping at all. So I'm not gonna attach that to pimping. So I don't want the people viewing to be like, oh man, that's pimping. Nah, when you think of pimping, don't think of negativity or being used or nothing like that. We ain't gonna do that.
We are not advocating for that. I am saying player pimp mentality. Like,
I understand the player, but you keep trying to combine the two, but I keep telling you they two different people.
They're two different people.
Yeah, you keep trying, you want to force the two to be together. Exactly.
One being one sound.
No.
Okay, well you can stiff on it if you want to, but you know who ain't stiff on it and who don't have that mentality?
Who?
Swiss Beatz.
Oh, shit.
Bomb drop. So I'm gonna say
not a player or a pimp.
Man, how much was the date?
$9 million.
Naisha.
$9 million.
Y'all, so I don't even know how that happens. Y'all don't feel like, y'all feel like it really happened? She turned down
I think she just did it, man, just for some content,
okay. He said it.
Hey man, he say no say. Of course he said it, but he say she turned down $9 million to hang with for how long? 30 minutes?
9 minutes.
Hold on, she turned down $9 million for
$1 million a minute.
$1 million a minute.
9 minutes to spend time with him.
With the man she been married to for years, who she been with all day.
For the first time, I can say Alicia Keys
cap it, man. And I love Alicia Keys, but she capped that time.
Oh.
And even if she ain't capping, she could have did the show for a charity, for a family. She could have did the show for somebody.
Yeah, she could have.
Ain't number 9 minutes. You don't want to get 9 million for 9 minutes.
Hey.
And Switch gonna pull up with you and gonna stand right there and hold your purse.
Hey man, where the next tour she have, all tickets need to be free because she don't care about the money.
She don't need no more money.
All tickets need to be free. Hey, you don't care about the money?
Charity concert.
Yeah,
matter of fact, how much is she worth?
Let's look it up. What we do have is the internet. So if she worth more than 9 million, then it don't even matter.
You can be worth 9 billion. You finna get that 9 million.
Oh yeah. So you're not letting your lady
in 9 minutes.
If you got you a woman.
Yeah.
Because we already know she can't have male friends.
Yeah. And I got a $9 million offer on the line.
Yes, for your woman, and she tells you, Mezzy, I'm not going.
Man, you better hurry up and get your ass out this house.
So, Alicia,
I'm finna drive you down there.
You have $150 million when you could have had 159.
For real, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she should have took it, or
I think sometimes these celebrities be playing in our faces, man.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing you should even tell a broke person. Man, I had an opportunity to make $9 million for 9
turned
minutes.
it down.
I turned it down. I wouldn't hang with my husband.
Relevant.
That folks just be playing in our faces.
She was just trying to get some relevance going on.
So
it's romantic. It sounds very romantic.
Is it romantic?
It sounds like it sounds romantic. It sounds romantic.
It's obsessive and it's irresponsible.
Man.
And don't y'all have children? And
Man,
come on now.
I can only imagine being her son right now.
I'm just imagining when she probably didn't have the $9 million, and so in my mind, why am I acting like it's not worth it or good enough?
They must be about to get a divorce when they're trying to save their relationship, so they need to stick together.
That's the only reason it's
That's
okay.
the only reason I can see. But if y'all in a beautiful, happy relationship, 9 minutes away for $9 million, shit.
Nah, for sure,
Munchie.
for sure.
Yeah, that shouldn't hurt.
What?
I don't believe that.
What's your
shit.
thoughts on it?
On her?
On $9 million
Shit, $9 million?
and the date.
She
in your face. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not
What you
getting
gonna
that
tell
$9 million.
I'm gonna put her ass on my shoulders. We going to get that $9 million. Come on, girl.
I'm going to play the piano.
Yeah.
tell you.
Oh, you want to play?
I'm going to play the piano. That $9 million, for real.
I ain't going for that.
Going for that.
Hell nah, you finna go get that $9 million.
This is $9 million date night.
It sounds like he co-signed.
He gonna co-sign.
he co-signed it.
Hey, I read something else about them. They never had an argument ever in their life.
That's why I say, just cap for the internet. Cap for the internet.
An argument means they was disagreeing.
Man, you argue with your mama.
What if she agrees with everything that he says?
Nah.
I'm going to argue with that.
She turned down $9 million, so obviously she's submissive.
That's what they told us.
Oh, so that's what happened. He told her ass not to
He
go.
told her. Or did she say, I
We
think
don't
she
need that
said,
$9. Just stay with, please.
I think
stay
she
with me,
said she
baby.
turned it down.
You think that's what happened?
Yeah, it wasn't about submission. I think she just said she turned it down.
And what if
she's
he's
so
the
in
one who's
love.
submissive, and
She's so in love that she just needs to
They
be
never
with
had
him.
an argument.
That's cap.
Okay, we understand this, Cap. Okay, we got that part.
Me and God got the argument before, so I know he's the argument. You know what I'm
Damn. Hey, man.
So I know they didn't argue. Ain't nobody
Real.
perfect. That mean they're perfect.
It's never perfect.
That mean they're perfect. They been together, had kids all these years.
Yeah.
No tension.
No.
No negativity. That mean you're perfect.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody perfect. So
Ain't
I gonna
nobody
go for
perfect.
that.
It's
Ain't
cap.
gonna go for that.
so
It sounds
not
good though. It
submission?
sounds good for their fans though. That's why I say, it sounds good for the fans.
It's not submission.
It was a nice little.
Even with submission, there's still gonna be a disagreement. Some might be
A
too
little
tight.
bit of pushback.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of pushback.
Well, I ain't gonna tell.
gonna be a safe word.
because we don't know really what happened.
It's gonna be
If
a
she
safe
got
word.
told not to go, or if she didn't want to go.
But maybe.
Alicia Keys hit us up and let us know what went down so we won't get it
Maybe.
incorrect.
Yeah.
Because I don't like to assume anything, Alicia, but if you are okay, blink 2 times. Something might have happened, man. You couldn't make it, man. Y'all might have got swole, man.
Hey,
Blink.
Now I can believe that.
Alicia,
I can see that. I can
blink
see
2
that
times.
theory right there.
So
Yeah.
she had
Her
to-
male friend was gonna be there.
Yeah.
So like, nah, hell
Yeah,
nah.
we know
ain't
what's
doing
going
that,
on,
motherfucker.
Alicia. It's okay. Just blink 2 times. If you okay, you know what I'm saying? Let us know. Over here,
Now
live
y'all
on TracxHawk, we gonna come. We got you.
Oh, they gonna come here. They gonna
Come
come
pick
get
you up,
you.
and yeah, we
Pull up
gonna
on
come.
You can't be
pull
her
up.
friend either. No, male friend.
I'm not trying to be her friend. I'm trying to be her man. To be your friend. Yeah, get your freelance about my car.
Okay. Okay.
Walk home
Yeah,
since you want to be
real.
friends.
Okay. Ooh. Far walk.
That nigga got Alicia Keys walking.
Oh my God.
Fuck you. Get your ass.
We trying to save you, baby. Don't do it, okay? Because he ain't accepting no friends.
Yeah, for real.
All right. Okay. So y'all think Cardi B and Stefon started off as being friends?
Nah, I think
Hell no.
Stefon probably been knocking Cardi
Man,
out.
knocking that junk out when you with Offset. That's why probably Offset.
Hold your head, Offset, man. You'll be all right.
Man, Offset, we ain't doing no tripping, man. We got you, dog. You hear? All that hating on the internet, man. Please, we know you left her. She ain't leave you, nigga.
Yeah, man.
You know what's going on. Big dog status, man.
Exactly, man.
We know what's going on, man. She trying to shake back and look good for the media, man. Stefon, man, that's leftover.
But this my only
you saying
problem.
she look
This my
good?
only problem.
She trying to look good for the media. She's looking bad.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Are they still married? That's the only thing I want to know.
Are they still
Now the
married?
divorce,
Are they-
I think divorce head went through.
Has the divorce been finalized?
Okay, that's why we got the internet, man. Hey,
I done
Yeah.
told you.
Yeah, man,
I am not not
pay
the detective.
I think you be knowing about that type
I
of
be
stuff.
knowing certain stuff, but everything,
Let me holler at our technician.
Yeah, holler at our
Holler at our
tech.
technician.
Our chat.
Are they still, before I come in, are they still legally married?
Okay.
It's too
That
different.
makes a difference?
It makes a huge difference.
She was with him for Valentine's Day, I know that. But then you know they had that thing out in was that Super Bowl, right? In New Orleans.
Yeah.
And I know it might have been some cross.
Stefon Diggs kicked it with a nigga wife on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Trash.
She's not a wife. They officially filed for divorce July 31st, 2024, after 7 years of marriage, while they had an on and off relationship.
But this is
multiple.
This is a second time filing for divorce. That's why I said, is it finalized?
Is it finalized?
Yeah, the divorce was finalized July 20th.
Oh, okay. Well, that man, she can do whatever she want to do, man. You know
So
what
she
I'm
can
saying?
have Valentine's Day date.
Hey, she can do it. Well, hold on. Yeah, she can do whatever she want to do,
everything. She
man.
can toss all that. It's all
She can do whatever
Tossed
she needs to
is
do, man.
wild.
Yeah.
Tossed is.
She can do everything she wants
She
to
doing
have
what
a
she
dream
wanna do with him.
of. Hey, man, at the end of the day, man, Cardi, we know your background.
Yeah, man. They
Hey.
had their time. They
Is a
had.
wholesome woman now.
You right.
They
Ain't
don't
gonna
change
talk about
face.
her background
Yeah, she's a wholesome woman. Why she's a wholesome woman?
because she got the bag.
The
Man,
bag.
Cardi be a hustler, man.
Yeah, she got the bag.
Cardi
She
B
has
a hustler,
children
man.
now. Her being a hustler has nothing to do with her dating life. She's with a man, a different man, and y'all need to get over it.
She
We
said
ain't
she
tripping.
fucked Amigo.
She what?
She said she fucked Amigo.
Yeah, she said she.
That's what she said.
She fucked a deceased amigo.
We
That's
can't
what I'm saying.
speak
That's
on
what
that.
she said.
Violent with her words.
We are not gonna speak
Now,
on
if she
that.
did that, I can't put on no
She
pedestal.
did not say that. That was AI.
Oh, she didn't say that? That was AI?
That was AI.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What
They
she
blame it on AI.
My
now.
bad, Carl. I
What
thought
she
you said
says,
that.
she stands behind it, and she did not say that.
Okay.
However,
We got a number of respect for Cardi.
yeah,
It's cool. We like your hustle, Cardi. Keep
Yeah, I
rapping.
love
We
a
need
hustling
some more
woman.
music. That's what we need, man. Fuck the dating, man. Leave the niggas alone, man. You don't need no more dick, man. You know what I'm saying? What you need to do
Man.
is drop an album, man. Cause we love your music, man. That shit jamming like a motherfucker, man. We want to hear this shit.
you be riding around listening
that's,
to
you know,
Cardi?
that's the thing now for
but I mean,
the women that
she
deal
turned
with
the
rap.
women up for sure.
Okay,
Wait,
she do turn the ladies
yeah,
up.
man. She her and Nick and them, they turn the women up, man. Meg and them. You know
I've
what
been
I'm saying?
rocking with Cardi for years, y'all.
Yeah.
I remember when she first used to go live.
Yeah, I remember
When
when
she
she
would
was on
come home
Instagram
from
when
the
she wasn't
club.
rapping.
Yeah.
Literally
Oh
late
yeah,
at
yeah. I
night.
remember she sit in the bed and go live.
She'd be on that orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I
that
fuck with her because she
What
been
they
in the
say?
game.
What they say?
That's when she had braids.
No. What they say? They missed the crooked teeth, Cardi.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember she got in a fight,
Yeah,
left
I
the
remember.
club,
Gangsters
and
did.
got on live. I was like, oh my gosh. And that was back then. Wasn't nobody really doing live like that. So shout out to Cardi.
Yeah, I fuck with her. She come from the game. I
She
fuck
come from
with
the
her.
game. She come from the
turned us
game.
up. I feel like, she made a difference as far as like
Okay.
women in the industry.
Did she motivate?
She put a light on women that were not so cookie cutter, and she made it okay for them to be themselves with they tattoos, big booties, ebonics. It didn't matter.
So is
She made it
that
okay.
positive or detrimental?
It's actually positive because a lot of women were not taught to have poise or class. And so they were always put in a box and, like shunned for who they were and like, oh, you could never be something. You got this fat ass, you got these tattoos, you ghetto, you'll never be something. She showed them that you could be all of that and still be a millionaire. So that is why I have a certain love and respect for her.
I mean, she
in that
showed
sense.
you.
So does it
She
motivate
showed-
all the women to be loud and have big booties and be
Not
obnoxious?
be loud. She's just motivating them to be themselves.
Okay.
That's all that is. If that's how you came out ghetto, be yourself, and you still might get somewhere.
Okay.
But Cardi B is just a reincarnation of three other people, though. Lil' Kim set this standard a long time ago,
Yeah.
and then Nicki set that standard right after her.
She did.
Cardi's a third class,
Descendant of them.
Descendant of.
That's how you feel.
Yeah, they
Feel like
raised
I look at Lil' Kim different from them though.
Yeah,
I feel
Lil'
like Lil'
Kim is
Kim was in a
different.
league of her own.
Yeah, she definitely was.
She was.
She went with all the internet ass shit or none of that shit. You know that
They have it back then.
She
Man,
done
we
went-
had internet.
She did, yeah,
It
we
just
did.
was
I'm talking about
broke.
okay.
So we
have social media.
She
Yeah.
wasn't doing tell-alls and
I mean,
this what's going on and this going on.
you
and
can't do all that on
You know what
AOL
I'm
Messenger.
But
It was only so
you can do it in
many.
Vibe. You can do it in
MySpace.
Vibe magazine.
Yeah.
They had the
Oh,
magazine,
yeah.
but she wasn't like that.
Yeah,
Though.
Vibe.
No, that is where I
We
got
had
the
Kareem
sauce
Steffens
from.
back then. She wrote a
Sure
whole
did.
tell-all book.
I got the
did.
sauce
So-
from the magazines because I swear I used to read them and I look at the tabloids and I said, Oh, they a little scandalous. And I loved it. I ate it up. That's why we here today.
But I feel like Lil' Kim, she the queen, so I won't put her in the same category as Cardi or Nicki. But I see them being under her and looking up to her though.
Yeah.
But I feel like she in her own, became in her own line.
I got it for a rug because of Lil' Kim.
Yeah, you got
The album cover.
I fuck with Lil' Kim, man.
Yeah.
Everybody done recreated
Yeah.
the iconic album cover. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Definitely, definitely a recreated album. Probably about 30.
If you're a dancer, you got to do that album cover.
you
It's
gotta
like it's
do it.
mandatory.
Oh, okay.
Right.
It's like damn near mandatory.
Y'all heard
Right.
that? Dance?
Everybody want to see how fat it is.
Oh, get y'all's portfolios together because Mezzy Mack is looking.
Yeah, I'm most definitely tuned
how
in.
fat
I'm looking
it
at
is.
it, man. Yeah, I'm looking.
Definitely.
All right. Well, did y'all see the game?
Which game?
Which game?
The game that Cardi B was at. The reason I feel like
Nah, man, it wasn't no
Who was
game.
playing?
I'm telling you, everybody was looking at her.
I do feel like
What
it was
game?
her.
I don't even know who
it
was
a
playing.
game. It was a game. It was the Boston Celtics against
The New York
New York Knicks. Yeah.
Oh,
so they
man.
down 3-1.
3-1.
Who down?
The Celtics.
The Celtics down.
Celtics
3-1
3
to
to
New
1
York?
because Cardi came and distracted
Hey man, the
them.
Memphis Grizzlies ain't there, man. It don't matter
Yeah.
what's
Man, it don't even
going
matter,
on,
man. Ja
Morant.
Man, come on the show,
You know
man. We
what's
need to
going
talk.
on. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck out. We need to talk, Ja. We gotta get some shit understood around this motherfucker, cause we don't play about Memphis basketball, man. Memphis basketball is one of the top things. Hey, man, University of Memphis State, man, is all we had for a long time.
For
bro.
real.
And them stadiums they got built wasn't built on NBA, man. It was built on University of Memphis basketball
Ain't it,
or
man?
Memphis State. You know what I'm saying? Larry
real.
Finch, man. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
man.
Goddamn, Penny Hardaway. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we love in Memphis, bro. We need one about you, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
ain't it,
fuck,
man?
what you talking about, man? I need one, man.
For real.
You sound like you speaking from the
I'm
parlay.
speaking from the parlay. Everything. Hey, I ain't speaking from the gambling, no, nigga. Hey,
But I don't need too much watch sports, man. I don't.
Yeah.
You don't watch sports?
It's some jail shit. I do in jail.
Yeah. Jail, we watch sports.
Out in the
gamble,
world,
for sure.
I can be doing
So
plenty
much
of other
other
things.
things.
Just sitting
I'm
down watching
You
another
busy.
nigga make $1 million.
Oh.
Hell yeah, I'm busy.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep watching the sports.
In jail, I'm on the jail phone, put my pics in, man. You know what I'm saying?
We got the board running, everything
board
going on.
running,
Parlay.
parlay.
The only time y'all care about sports?
Man, we
That's the only time I
gambling.
watch it.
Man,
Okay.
yeah,
Because I ain't got nothing to do.
All right.
I got plenty to do out here in the free world.
Nah, for real.
All right, so, I mean, if you ain't watching sports, then what you doing?
Having a ball, man. Enjoying life.
I thought you
seeing
were
nature,
working out.
being out in the
Working
world,
out, being healthy.
exercise. I might shoot
Okay.
the ball myself. I
Okay.
might be shooting the ball.
Yeah, for
We
real,
can do
for
that.
real.
We can do that.
Yeah, for real.
All right. Well, I mean, we here now, y'all. So a lot of the fans and just people that I've been seeing, a lot of the comments, they asking us like, how did we all get here? They want to know, you know, if you have like any media background. They want to know what influenced you to get to this point for you to be doing a panel podcast.
Ah, man.
They asking.
Woo. I'm going to go and tell y'all something. And this is real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know y'all like this nigga be in everything. This nigga be in the music. This nigga be in the media. All right, man. The bag. What they say? The rabbit is out the bag.
Yeah, I guess.
The cat's out the bag, man.
The rabbit is a magician.
I'm a student from Middle Tennessee State University, man.
Ooh, let them know.
I went to college for this shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
MTSU.
MTSU, I'm a Blue Raider, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Nigga got some real knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't leave the streets alone.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I kept going to the penitentiary, man. But at the end of the day, man, I'm a media freak.
Okay.
Yeah, I love this media shit, and I know how to set this shit up every time, over and over and over. Y'all might know me as Memphis Mark or that nigga this and that nigga that, and he doing this and doing
Munchie.
that. Munchie and all that. I got a lot of trades, but at the end of the day, I'm a professional student of media. And they told me not to tell y'all this shit, but I'm gonna tell you this shit.
Tell them that you was a student.
Man, cause motherfucker want to know, you know, now they gonna be like, oh, this nigga smart, man. I don't want to watch this shit.
my
No,
God.
nigga smart. Nah.
Ain't nothing wrong with you being smart. They got smart people.
Yeah. I'm a smart
In the
criminal.
streets.
You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Okay.
Smooth criminal. Michael Jackson on you niggas, man. You know
All
what I'm
right.
saying?
What about you, Mezzy? How we get here with you?
Probably, I just always had a way with words, but I know when I was in 12th grade at Ridgeway, I was in media broadcast.
Okay.
And And when I was in media broadcast, we had a field trip, and the field trip was to New York. That was my first time going to New York.
Okay.
So we got to go to the Apollo. We got to go to some newscasting stations and all this shit. So I knew then at that point in 12th grade, man, if I want to get cross country and see some shit, I got to step into the media.
Ooh.
So I've been dealing with videos and music and all that shit for a little while now. But I see now the new wave is the podcast. And by podcast, you can get your thoughts out there. You can get some shit out there that you really want to say and it'll be heard more. So I fuck with the podcast because, you know, you control the narrative.
Yeah, you control.
You know what I'm saying? You control the narrative, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
And it lets people, you know, pick your brain.
It
A lot of folks, don't be knowing that you that intelligent or that smart. They think you're just one track minded. They might see you talking about all kind of shit.
Yep.
Right.
So I just like the
we definitely
power with the word of mouth.
We definitely intelligent individuals, but let us know about your media track.
Yeah, what made you come?
What you got
to
going
the
on?
podcast? What made you do some podcasting, man?
What's going on?
All right, y'all. So, y'all know where I come from. Despite
Where you come from?
You gotta tell the people.
I don't know.
We know.
I don't know.
Measy, like, hell. Fuck you come from? Space UFO? They landed and dropped you off?
Okay. No, I didn't get dropped off. I can put the cards down for this one. Because this is my real story. All right. So being that I came from, maybe like a rough background, I did come from public housing. And
Project, baby.
you call it, I'm a fine one. And I'm a smart one. So with that being said, coming from that background, you really don't see too many people in media except on the news and things like that. And so I was like, ooh, I really looked up to those women that were like the newscasters and the reporters. But, I just so happened to be curvy. Then I got tattoos. I was like, dang, I don't really look like, a lot of the suburban women. I don't have that aesthetic.
Right.
And so once podcasts came around, I was like, okay, I could do this. There's women on there that look like me. I can get into movies and everything because now y'all have a demographic that actually wants to see women like me on camera. So at that point, I'm like, I know every word in the dictionary. I might as well get on the podcast.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Well, this is the perfect place for you, man. I've been getting a lot of phone calls. They love you here. You know what I'm saying? They fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? You belong on someone's news station, but I said, nah, she belongs on Live from the TracxHawk.
Look, speaking of news, I was thinking about what you was saying. I was thinking about the news. When a nigga in jail, a nigga watch the news just for those certain women that be on there.
Pop up.
They be fine.
They be fine.
They be fine.
They be fine.
They might not be fine, but at that moment, they are beautiful.
Yeah.
Some of them actually are beautiful. Some of them really are. I'm talking about bodies
they are.
and everything.
Man, somebody going viral right now,
They
man.
be watching that junk like it's Pornhub.
Because she curvy.
She got too much.
Too much.
Man, I'm talking about, man.
She
got the whole
Houston.
son.
I know Bree Bundy. I know one of them for sure.
Once
and
again.
Pusha.
So hold on for 1 second. The CEO King Munchie segment. Hey, sweetheart, the newscaster, the weather lady. I don't know your name, but I'm looking for you, baby. You hear me? Hey,
you trying to get
shot every time.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? Let me get at you, man.
And I used to always wonder about where are those people? I ain't never ran into no newscaster.
Oh, I've seen them.
Just random.
Yeah, I've
you be
seen them
seeing
in, like the market and stuff, the grocery
We
store.
finna talk about it right quick. We finna talk
about to
this.
find her.
Man, we finna find her, man. Yes, sir.
This fight done got him this iPad. He could look up stuff.
Look up Bree Bundy for the news.
Okay.
That's who she is?
That's one of them.
Okay.
There's one of them. Not y'all know their name.
Man, I used to watch them. I used to be looking at that junk like it was Pornhub.
Did you listen to the news?
No, I don't know what they were talking about.
Oh, my goodness.
I was looking at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going to stay sitting down.
Early in the morning, 5, 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
11 in the evening.
Oh, you know exactly what time it was going on.
We ain't missing the news.
Okay.
Hey, that's another. I'm gonna take it all the way back to the beginning of
That'll get you stabbed too.
That'll get you stabbed, man.
Fucking with that TV, man.
Yeah, man.
Fucking with that TV, man.
That TV, man. Yeah, man. You touch that motherfucking news, man. Yeah, get it stuck, man. You know what I'm saying? Tory, I know you didn't touch the fucking remote control, man.
I know he didn't. He was outside.
Yeah, get stuck.
It's outside.
Cause at 7 o'clock, I'm putting it on Telemundo. Exaltone.
We ain't missing Telemundo.
Yeah, you know what's going on.
I'm talking about all the Colombians, all the Puerto Ricans in that joint. Ass everywhere.
Y'all was watching Telemundo?
Hell
You
yeah.
don't know what they saying.
With the captions off.
Hey, with the camera, we don't need no words. Telemundo go ham.
Oh
But
my
one thing
God.
about the Mexican news though, but the Mexican news gonna show dead bodies and everything. Mexican
Oh my
news,
God, here
they
she
don't
go.
blur out nothing.
Ooh, I found the. God damn.
Let me see.
Ooh, woo.
Look at him. Let me see.
Anyway,
You see what I'm saying?
we gonna go.
So all you beautiful women out there, you ain't got to go straight to the strip club. You ain't got to go straight to OnlyFans. You can go into news broadcasting.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Cause her name is. Can I say her name? I'm saying your name, baby, because I wanna go on a date. Shelby. Shovel.
Is she married?
We don't even care if she married.
You can't be her friend.
We don't care if she married because
Because like you said, hey, I'm just a friend.
Male friends going on.
Oh my God.
Thirsty.
Don't use my words against me. You already
Friends, huh?
You want some
said.
friends,
Married, what that mean? I'm just a friend.
You just a friend?
Shit. I'm just a friend. Hey, Shelby. I'm trying to see if it's gonna be hot or cold.
I'm trying to learn something.
Okay.
Weather report.
Weather reporter Shelby. What you want? Yeah, Shelby.
I think it's gonna be okay, y'all.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
I think it's gonna be okay for us. Y'all gotta get up off of Shelby.
Man, Shelby.
I'm sorry,
Hey,
girl.
I got you.
I done brought them back to their memories. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know that they had a secret obsession
You just
with
don't
women
know.
in the media.
Yes, sir.
You know, y'all done got them through some days.
Oh, yes, sir.
Shout out to them. And tell them
Look, now that they hear this, they really gonna be dressing on the
Hey,
news.
yeah.
oh, yeah, y'all better put it on. Put it on, okay?
Yeah,
Every
we
man.
watching. Yeah, we watching
Every
just
man,
for that.
That's a lot of
every
people.
man in the penitentiary. How many men in the penitentiary? Millions.
Look it
They
up.
all watching the news.
No, can we find out?
They all
My
watching
battery
the news.
died.
Like, oh, man. No more facts. That's okay.
Because look, the only thing on the news is negativity. So, you know, you
Yeah.
gotta look at some beautiful women. If
That
not,
makes
they
sense.
telling you who just got killed last night.
Yeah. That's why I don't watch it. It's a little
It's so
depressing.
negative,
I
man.
stick to the
And I-
world news, though. Because
And I'd have been
more stuff.
Shit, that
I'd have been to a lot of cities. Every city I go to, the news is about death. Who
Yep.
got killed, who got shot,
That's all they looking for.
who getting going to jail, who just got out. They might show 30 seconds of this
Positivity.
kid birthday, he just won straight A's.
Yeah.
And then it's right back to last night, South Memphis, 10
Yep.
nigga shot.
That's because, y'all, that's so, tragic.
But it gets the views. So I understand why they doing it for the views. They,
Yeah.
you know, at the end of the day, they trying to keep people tuned in.
We report news, too. But, like,
Yeah.
relevant news, trending news.
Yeah.
A little sports news, if I could sprinkle it in there.
Yeah.
Because I can't believe y'all don't watch sports.
The
You guys be watching-
podcasts are better than the news
Y'all watch it?
now.
Okay. Yeah, it's better because
Yeah,
it's more, you
More
know.
informative.
How many
Okay.
people in prison?
So in prison, there's 1.1 million men
That's a lot.
Watching the news.
watching the news and
lot.
watching them curve.
They not even thinking about them being incarcerated.
No.
They just worried about
Hey, you know what? When you're incarcerated, man,
That's
you
how,
gotta
the news
get out
even,
of
that's how the news
incarceration.
even still getting their
Yeah.
money, man. Because of jail.
Yeah, yeah, because ain't nobody watching news in
Ain't
the real
nobody
world.
watching the news in the real
Yeah.
world.
Nah, yeah,
Okay.
We all streaming.
niche
Okay.
like a motherfucker.
Definitely streaming.
And y'all better watch out. They got iPads in jail too. We streaming in them.
Man, for real.
Real talk.
Okay. Well, every time I hear y'all jail stories, I just be happy to hear that y'all out.
Yeah,
Man,
man.
Doing
Yeah.
this
But
podcast.
the reason why we tell y'all these jail stories and we reminisce on that bullshit is the fact to show y'all that we've bettered ourselves and we integrated back into the community and you know what I'm saying, we really enjoy being free.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? And we got a lot of people who still going through it mentally in and out of the penitentiary, you know what I'm saying? And we wish the best for them. We pray for them. And Tory Lanez, we praying for you. And we praying for the nigga that stabbed you too, nigga. So don't even worry about it because
you might have started.
You might have started, Tory, man. You know what I'm saying? It might have wanted to hear one of them songs and you ain't want to do your finesse 2 times. You know what I'm saying? Beat the table.
Or the nigga might be a Megan fan.
Yep.
Ooh. And I think it's about time we go on the
Hold on, Megan, you see the hits? Damn it, you know that? Hey, I need y'all to go see if Megan Thee Stallion knows that Mexican.
Because a honey
Okay.
bun to get your ass cut up.
Okay. We're gonna park the track. We're gonna park the track hawk, y'all. I think it's time for us to go park it on that one.
I'll tell you,
sorry,
man.
girl. I can't stop him. Hey, Y'all know what y'all gotta do. Mezzy, what they gotta do so they can keep seeing us?
Shit, tune in before they get checked out. But other than that, subscribe, like, share, comment.
Do all
in that
of that.
order.
You dig.
And that's it. We out.